Hi children, come we will see the next thing. Take your textbook, take page number 82. Okay. Okay, come we are seeing about the 9th chapter. Okay. That is living organisms and its characteristics and its habitat. Okay. Now we know about what is adaptations, what is habitat, and what are the types of habitats. Okay, terrestrial habitat and aquatic habitat. Okay, come we will see the next thing. Look here, take the page number 82. I told no 82. Okay, this. See, the organisms, both plants and animals living in a habitat are its biotic components. The non-living things such as rock, soil, air and water in the habitat constitute its abiotic components. Okay. So, if you take a habitat, if you take a forest, the living things are called these biotic components, and if the non-living things are called the abiotic components. Understood children? Okay. If you take habitat, whatever it may be, sea, water, lakes or a desert, whatever you take, the living things in that region is called its abiotic, and the non-living things, okay, is called its water. That is, non-living things like rocks, soil, air and water will be the abiotic components. Okay. And these biotic components depends on this abiotic components in the habitat. Okay. See here, if you take abiotic component, soil, rock, soil, air and water, if you take water, see if you in desert and all, water, we won't get much water, no. So, the plants and animals living in deserts adapted to what? Adjusted to that abiotic components. Okay. That much water, how much water they get, no, to that water, that amount of water they are adapted. They are adjusted to that lifestyle. Okay. So, that is nothing but the abiotic components are also important. That way it will change the water. It will change. Okay. The abiotic components also change the habitats. Okay. Understood children? So, adaptation are taken place due to these abiotic factors also. Okay. So, these are also very important. Okay children, come we will see a journey through different habitats. Okay. We will go a journey. Okay. We will make a journey through different habitats. Okay. Come we will see about some terrestrial habitats. We know terrestrial habitat means nothing but the land okay, habitat, that is the land, forest, deserts, mountain regions, okay, coastal sites. These are all some terrestrial habitat. Come we will see about deserts first. Okay. We discussed that abiotic factors of desert and the adaptation in camels. We discussed, no children, in our last video, how what abiotic factors, how we in our desert place, how much water we can get there. Okay, it is available there. Okay, that thing we saw, no, how camel is adapted to that water condition. Okay. So, what about other animals and plants that are found in deserts? Do they have the same kind of adaptations? See, we saw only about camels. So, what about other animals and plants? Come we will see. There are desert animals like rats and snakes which do not have long legs that a camel has. Okay. So, if you take some other animals in deserts like water, rats and snakes, even they are not having, snakes have legs, no. How they adapted to that? To stay away from the intense heat during the day, they stay in burrows deep in the sand. Okay. They stay in deep inside the, see here, look here children, look, this is the picture. See the snakes and rats, they stay deep, okay, in the burrows, deep in the sand. Okay. They make a burrow deep in the sand and they will stay there in the daytime. Okay. Understood? Desert animals in burrows. Look here, the snake and the rat. Look here children. So, like camel, they don't have what? Long legs. They can't able to live. Okay. So, what they will do? These rats and snakes, they will make a burrow deep inside the sand and they will live there in the daytime. Okay. Understood children? And they come out only in the night time. These animals come out only during the night when it is cooler. Okay. So, we saw about animals. If we come to what? Plants. Okay, desert plants. See here, desert plants lose very little water through transpiration. They won't leave what? More water. Transpiration, that we know, no, the leaves, through the leaves, water. Through the stomata, the water will be, the leaf, what? The plant leave out excess water in it. Okay. See, if you take the desert plant, they won't lose very little, they will lose only very little water through transpiration. The leaves in desert plants are either absent, very small, or will be very small, or they are in the form of spines. Okay, so look here children, this you see, this are all the water desert plants. Okay, see the leaves are in the what, there won't be leaves in it, or what, it will be very small, it will be in the form of spines. Okay, see here, this helps in reducing loss of water from the leaves through transpiration, because the leaves, the very small leaves, or it will be absent. Okay, it won't have much leaves. Okay, the leaf like structure you see in a cactus is in fact its stem. Okay, see here, you may think in cactus, this is a cactus plant, if you take, you may think that is, it's a look like a leaf. No, you may think it's a leaf. No, it is not a leaf, it's a stem of that plant. Okay, and the small needle like structure, no, it is the leaf of it. Okay, understood children? Here the photosynthesis is taken by the stem itself. Photosynthesis in this plant is usually carried out by the stems. Okay, in desert plants, the photosynthesis, okay, the what, through photosynthesis the what, plant produces its food. No, it will be done by the stem. Understood children? Okay, we will go to next page. And the stem is also covered with a thick waxy layer, okay, which helps to retain water in the tissues of cacti. And the cactus, no, the stems of the cactus, no, it is also covered with a thick waxy layer, okay, to helps to retain water in the tissues of cacti. Most desert plants have roots that go very deep into the soil for absorbing water, because in the top water, we can't it won't get water in the top soil, no, it will so that the root will go very deep into the soil, okay, to get the water in the ground, okay. So that the desert plants have very deep root. Understood children? So these are all the adaptations of the plants, how they survive what, in the desert region. Okay, they won't have leaves, or the leaves will be very small or in the form of spines. So that means needle like structure. Okay, understood? And the leaves will lose water in very less water through transpiration, and also it has very deep roots to get the water in the soil. Okay, understood children? Come, we will see the next habitat, terrestrial habitat, nothing but mountain regions. Okay, mountain regions. These habitats are normally very cold and windy. Okay, in mountains, if you know, if you take Ooty, Kodaikanal and all, those are all very highest point in the states. No, if you take Tamil Nadu and all, that is the highest peak, you may know, that is the mountain it is. So it will be very cold, no, you know, no, mountain, Kodaikanal, Ooty and all. And here if you take in Karnataka, Kodagu, Coorg and all, it will be very cold there. Okay, why? Because it's mountain region. Okay, so the mountain regions are normally very cold and windy. Okay, in some areas snowfall may take place in winters. So if you take Srinagar, Kashmir, snowfall will occur. Okay, in winters. There is a large variety of plants and animals living in the mountain regions. Here also there are large variety of animal and plants living in this region. They are adapted to that regions. Okay, they are adapted to that abiotic abiotic components. Okay, come, we will see that. Look here children, this is the mountain region. Okay, the trees in the mountain region. Come, we will see how the trees are adapted there. See here, the trees are normally cone shaped and having sloping branches. What? Cone shaped. It is what? It is cone shaped and have sloping branches. The leaves of some of these trees are needle like structure. Okay, this helps the rainwater and snow to slide off easily. Okay, why? Because this region will get heavy snowfall. Okay, what will happen if the snowfall fall on the leaves of the trees? It will be that on the tree, what tree will fall? No, so that the trees are usually in cone shape. Okay, so that snow and rainwater, that fall on these trees will slide off easily. They will fall. Slide off means they will fall down easily because of its sloping branches. Okay, sloping branches. Understood children? and there could be trees with shapes very different from these that are present on mountains. Okay, there could be trees with shapes very different from these that are also present on mountains. Okay, understood. So the trees on the mountains have cone like structure, and also they have sloping branches and also needle like leaves. Okay, so that the rainwater and snowfall will slide off easily from that. Okay, understood, children. They may have different kind of adaptation to survive on the mountains. Come, we will see about the animals that live in mountain regions. See, animals living in the mountain regions are also adapted to the conditions state. Okay, are also adapted to the abiotic components. Okay, like the cold air, water all they available there, no, very cold air, okay, and very cold water and all. Okay, so they are adapted to that condition. How means they have thick skin or fur. Okay, see, if you take this tiger, okay, mountain tiger, it will have cheetah. Okay, it is cheetah. Okay, it's not tiger. Okay, if you take this, it will have thick fur. Okay, the fur. Okay, that means thick skin or fur to protect them from cold. Okay, for example, yaks have long hair to keep them warm. Okay, snow leopard has. See, this is the snow leopard. What it is? Snow leopard has thick fur on its body. Okay, see here. This is the picture of yak. They have what? A thick skin. And some animals have thick fur, and some animals have long hair. Look, the yak have long hair to keep them warm. Okay, see, like we are wearing sweater, no, in winter and all, like that. The naturally it is these animals have that what, a sweater like thing on its body. Okay, understood, children? Look here, this is nothing but the mountain goat. Okay, this goat will be very different from the goat that is what we see in our region. Okay, the mountain goat is different. They will have thick fur on it. Okay, understood, children? Thick skin on it. Okay, and snow leopard has thick fur on its body, including what? Feet and toes. This protects its feet from the cold when it walks on the snow. Even in the feet also it has what? Thick fur, so that the feet won't get very cold. Okay, because it walks on the ice, no, children. What will happen if you walk on the ice with barefoot? Means what will happen? Your skin will what? Feet will become freeze, no? Yeah, so that what? These animals have fur in the feet also, so that it can walk on the snow. The mountain goat has strong hooves for running up the rocky slopes. They have strong hooves, okay, so that they can run on the slopes easily. Okay, and so in this way, these are the animals and plants are adapted to the mountain regions. Okay, understood, children? Come, we will see the next habitat, that is nothing but the grasslands. What? Grasslands. Okay, look here. A lion lives in a forest or a grassland. Okay, and is a strong animal that can hunt and kill animals like deer. Okay, so what is the animal? If you take a lion that lives in forest, no, it is a strong animal that can kill even deer. Okay, it is light brown in color. Look here, look at the picture here, children. This is the picture of a lion and a deer. See here, lion and a deer. Come, we will see about that. See, if you take a lion, it is light brown in color. Okay, see, how are the eyes placed in the face for these two animals? See here, are they in the front or on the side of the face? Lions have long claws in their front legs that can be withdrawn inside the toes. Okay, that can be, it has what? Lions have long claws in their front legs, so that using that claws it can hold the prey. Okay, it can catch the prey. Understood, children? So that can be withdrawn inside the toes. The claws can be withdrawn inside the toes. Okay, understood, children? Do the features of a lion help in any way to survive? See here, its light brown color helps. See here, it is in brown color, no, light brown color helps it to hide in dry grasslands. See, it is the what? It can hide through its color. It is what? Light brown color, no. So that look here, what is the color of the lion? This is light brown color, no. So that even the grass also in light brown color, the grassland will be like this. Okay, not in green color. Okay, so that this lion will be can hide. Okay, in the grassland. We cannot able to find easily where the lion will be, okay, in the grasslands and all. This color helps them to hide in that what, grassland. So that this can hide, the lion can hide in the grassland and it can catch, it can hunt its prey. That means what? When it hunts for prey, prey means nothing but this animal, its food, that is the animal what which it eat, okay, prey. Understood? The eyes in front of the face allow it to have a correct idea, okay, about the location of its prey, okay. The eyes in front of the face allow it, okay, to have a correct idea about the location of the prey, okay. Understood, children? See, a deer is another animal that lives in forest and grassland. If you take deer, one more animal that lives in forest and grassland, it has strong teeth for chewing hard plant stems, okay. See, children, see, if you take deer, deer is another animal that lives in forest and grasslands. It has strong teeth for chewing hard plant stems, okay. So that, see, what's the food of what? Deer. It is a what? Herbivorous? No, it will eat only grass. No. Yeah, so if to eat what, grass and all, it will have, it must have strong teeth, no? Yeah, so it has strong teeth for chewing hard plant stems of forest. A deer needs to know about the presence of predators, that is animals like lion that may eat their prey, okay. Predators means what? The animals that eat the deer and all, okay. Okay. In order to run away from them and not become their prey, okay. So, the deer needs to know how, where are their what? Predators, their enemies, okay. Predator means the animal that will eat the deer, okay. Understood, children? So, how they will find? See, it has long ears to hear movements of predators. See here, I will show you, it has long ears so that it can hear the movements of predators, okay, easily. The eyes on the side, here the deer has eyes on its side, okay, side of its head allow it to look in all directions for danger, okay, so that it can see the what, the predators where they are, it can see in all directions. The speed of the deer helps them to run away from the predators, okay, and also it runs very fastly so that it can escape from the predators, okay. Understood? In this way, what, the deer is adapted to that what, habitat, to the habitat. It can escape even, see, if it is very important, we should get food also from the habitat, from, and good food, good stay, shelter, and also we should be what, we should be very safe from the enemies, no, in this way, okay. So, since what, deer are adapted to the forest and grasslands, and even lion also they, okay, that is the predator, okay, for the deer. So, the deer should be adapted to that, to escape from the enemies also, okay. See, if you take, see here, look here, this is a deer, it has long ear, so that it can hear the movement of what? Yeah, lion, tiger, like that, its predators, okay. This long ear helps them to hear the movement of the predators, and it has eyes on its sides, okay, of the face, okay, so that it can see in all direction and can observe the movement of the predators, and also it will run fast through its leg, okay, it can run fast, okay. Understood, children? And also it has strong teeth so that it can chew the what, hard stems of the grass, okay. Understood? See here, children, I told no, the yak, that is which lives in mountain region. See here, it has long hair in its body. Look here, so that, see here, it acts as, see, we may think what the yak is what? Is like a blanket, no, on its body. See, it acts like a blanket on its body, so that it can withstand the cold in the mountain region, no. Look here, this is the long hairs that is on its body, okay. Understood? So, in this way, the what, the animals that lives in forest and grasslands are adapted to that habitat, okay. Come, we will see the next habitat, that is nothing but the aquatic habitat, okay. Aquatic habitat is nothing but the animals that live in water are called as aquatic habitat, which are all oceans, rivers, ponds, okay, and all, okay. Come, we will see about oceans, okay. Many sea animals have streamlined bodies, okay. We know, we already discussed how fish are adapted to live in the sea. Many other sea animals have streamlined bodies to help them move easily in water. There are some sea animals like squids and octopus which do not have this streamlined shape. If you take octopus under water, if you take octopus and squids, they do not have streamlined structure. Okay. They stay deeper in the ocean near the seabed. Okay. Near the seabed, they stay where they will stay. They stay deeper, okay, in the ocean and catch any prey that moves towards them. Okay. They won't move. Okay. They will catch the prey, the food that moves near them. Okay. However, when they move in water, they make their body shape streamlined. However, when they move, they make their body streamlined. Okay. These animals have gills to help them use oxygen dissolved in water. Okay. They breathe through the gills. Okay. There are some sea animals like dolphins and whales that do not have what? Gills. Okay. If you take dolphins and whales, okay, they do not have what? Gills to breathe. So, through which organ it will breathe? Come, we will see. Go to next. See, they breathe in air through nostrils or blowholes, okay, that are located on the upper parts of their heads. Look here, children, these whales and dolphins have what? They do not have gills. They breathe in through this blowhole, which is nothing but the nostril, okay. Look here, this is the blowhole of the whale, okay. Look here, this is nothing but the dolphin. Okay. Look here, the picture of a dolphin. Look here, it has the hole here, no, on its head. This is the head, okay, this is the head, it has a blowhole. It breathes in through this, okay. Understood, children? They breathe in air through nostrils or blowholes that are located on the upper parts of their heads, okay. This allows them to breathe in air when they swim near the surface of the water, okay. When they swim near the surface of the water, they will take in the oxygen. They can stay inside the water for a long time without breathing, okay. While staying inside the water, they won't breathe, okay. They can stay without breathing. They come out to the surface from time to time to breathe in air. So, that you may observe while going through a coastal area, through coastal line, you can observe dolphins jump out from the sea to outer space, no, to take in oxygen, that is due to water. They will jump up from the ocean and they will take in air and again it will go into the ocean water. Understood, children? So, you may see that in television, TV and all, TV programs and all, you may see, no, it will jump out, no, yes. So, why they are jumping out? It's to take in oxygen through the blowholes. What? Blowholes. Understood, children? Come, we will see about the next aquatic habitat, that is nothing but ponds and lakes. Have you seen plants growing in ponds, lakes, rivers and even some drains? See here, come, we will see. Some of the plants have their roots fixed in the soil below the water. See, if you take the aquatic plants and all, some of their roots fixed in the soil below the water, okay. See here, look here, these are all the aquatic plants, okay. See, some plants have their roots fixed in the soil. See here, if you take this plant, it has the roots fixed in the soil and some has floating, some roots are floating. Understood? See here, and some aquatic plants submerged in the water, that is totally inside the water. Some are floating and their roots are also floating, and some plants their roots are what? Fixed in the soil, and some plants are submerged, that is fully inside the water, okay. Understood, children? And we will see. See, in terrestrial plants, roots normally play a very important role in the absorption of nutrients and water from the soil. If you take terrestrial, that is land plants, okay. However, in aquatic plants, roots are much reduced in size and their main function is to hold the plant in place, okay. What is the function of that? Okay, because the water is easily available for the aquatic plants, no need to take water, no. So, that the main function of the root in aquatic plant is nothing but to hold the plant in place, okay. The stem of these plants are long, hollow and light, okay, and the stem of the aquatic plants are long, hollow and light. The stems grow up to the surface of water while the leaves and flowers float on the surface of water. See here, the stem, look here, are very long, hollow and light, so that it can what? Float in the water, no, yeah, it is If it is very weight, no, how can it flow? Yeah, okay, float. Yeah, that's why the what? Stem of the aquatic plants are hollow, long and light, okay, and also the leaves and flowers are, yeah, float on the surface of the water. Look here, the flowers and leaves are float on the surface of the water. Understood, children? Some aquatic plants are submerged in water. All parts of such plants are underwater. Some of these plants have narrow and thin ribbon like leaves, okay, narrow and ribbon like leaves, okay, ribbon like, okay. Look here, some plants are fully submerged, fully inside the water. All the parts of the plant are fully inside the water and they have thin ribbon like leaves, okay. These can bend in flowing water, so that it can bend in flowing water. In some submerged plants, leaves are often highly divided, through which the water can easily flow without damaging them, okay, because they have highly divided. So, the water can't damage the leaves, okay. Frogs usually live in ponds. If you take, okay, frogs live in ponds, okay. Frogs can stay both inside the water as well as move on land, okay. They are land and water animal, no? Yeah, they have strong back legs that help them in leaping and catching their prey, so that it can jump more water, it can cover more distance and they can jump the prey, okay, far away. They have webbed feet which help them swim in water. Understood, children? That you know, no, frog have webbed feet, so that it can swim in water and also it can walk in land, okay. Okay. So, these are all the water features, how they animals and plants are adapted in ponds and lakes. The animal, okay. Understood, children? So, these are all the habitats, how they animals and plants are adapted to different habitats, like some of the habitat we saw, no, ponds and lakes, oceans, mountain regions, grasslands, forest, okay. Understood, children?